first got the diagnosis, it pretty much was like a bomb was dropped.
Joey, you need to finish cleaning up.
By the time he had started here at St. David's, he had probably lost almost all the words that he had.
We just looked at each other and we're like, well, what are we going to do here? And it wasn't really a pity party, it's what do we do? What do we do to help him? It was like, well, they said this was great, and we were like, this is more than great. I didn't even know places like this existed that are really there to take care of your kid and take care of your family and to help these kids move along.
Take a picture of a dolphin.
Well, he's a totally different kid socially and emotionally. It's great to see such a big impact on him. When he came into the program, he really responded well to the structure that we had.
What is it?
It's all about getting support early. He had pretty much lost all his words by the time he had turned 3.5, going on 4 when he started here. If we wouldn't have gotten that support so early, it's hard to know if he would have gotten all of his language back.
We're going on Well, research shows that children that are diagnosed at an early age and start receiving early intervention, especially children on the spectrum, tend to progress much more quickly. They're able to typically integrate better into classroom settings. To work with the Autism Day Treatment team is to remember to play and to remember to build that relationship and to appreciate every moment.
They know what to do, they know how to get the best out of them, and they know how to get the best out of us.
Happy birthday to Drew.
We didn't realize that it was such a struggle for him every day. But when you hear the test results and what he is struggling with, they said he felt like he had anxiety, panic attacks all the time. And I can't imagine feeling like that. The first thing we noticed even after just one session was how calm he was. That night, we all came home and had dinner, and he sat at the table, and I looked at him and said, "Who is that?" Because he was just sitting there eating. He was quiet, he was calm, and sat at the table. And of course, he's not perfect yet, but it's greatly improved.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I would do whatever my kids needed to have a better start at life.
We want kids to be ready for school. We want kids to be successful throughout their lives. And being able to help families access those services now, earlier, it eliminates barriers that families would face otherwise.
Even the movie.
Some of the big changes we've seen is his increased ability to be able to function in a larger classroom group. We've worked really hard with him to be able to learn how to be with others and be with friends and be able to cope in different environments.
I see Kristen is here, so that's our message, to put our dinosaurs away.
Okay, what trick are you going to do this time? Whoa! I'm using a lot of movement activities and muscle work activities because that can impact the nervous system to work more efficiently and more effectively.
But how does it go?
What you see then is a more engaged, a more regulated little boy who can do better in his home environment as well as in his childcare environment here at the YMCA.
Thank God we've got St. David's to stand in the gap with the Northwest YMCA for children and families, because these needs are being addressed.
Make it tight.
Oh, make it tight.
You did thumbs up work. High five.
It's incredible.
Seems like a different son.
I get emotional because you want the best for your kid. You don't want your kid to be different. You don't want him to have to struggle in life.
There's so many families out there that aren't able to access services.
it impacts all of us, every last one of us in this community. And so early intervention is a key strategy, I believe. Thank you, St. David's, for all that you do for children and families.
It's happiness and joy to think about how far he's come. To hear him, express himself and tell us everything about how he's feeling is just really emotional.
This is my dad.
It's an amazing thing what they do here. It really is.